Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate that you're dedicating some time just to check this out. I want to present to you some different options that you may want to consider. And this is a brand new presentation because honestly, Beachbody is really launching into this brand new expansive direction where it's really going to be a lot more inclusive for so many different people that are looking to improve their life in so many different ways outside of making more income. Because honestly, previously, the company, we predominantly always presented a coach opportunity presentation, which told everyone, hey, join as a coach, you get discounts. And if you want to build a business and make some money, you've got the option to do that. Well, now we've launched some brand new features, new options for the Beachbody Company. And I'm excited to share with you everything that we have going on. And I hope that you can see yourself in this lifestyle. You are already here for a reason. Someone saw something in you and thought, you know what, this might be something up your alley, especially if you're a person like myself. I'm in the health and fitness industry, and it was natural for me to look at this as a way to expand my resources, but also to support more people who were coming to me anyway. But also it's perfect for that person who just really wants to improve their life and help be that positive pillar for other people around as motivation. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to. The options are all there. So let's go through some options, what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to first, of course, give some introduction about the company, Team Beachbody, and also talk about how the company is expanding, how we're public, and also how we've acquired an in-home cycle company and how that's really just opening up so many doors of opportunity. I'll talk about some of the systems, a lot of the products, some of the popular products, and also a day in the life of a coach. So you may be on here with no intention of ever building a business out of this. You may be on here and have no intention of ever telling anyone about that shake that you're drinking because you just want to be a part of the community and you'd like to get a discount for yourself. That's what we're going to be talking about as well coming up. So I'll be flip-flopping back and forth, talking about a little bit of what's called the preferred customer as well as the coach, because I want you to see both options because you never know where your future is going to be. All right. And I'm going to go through some days in the life of a coach, as well as how do you actually earn if you are a coach. Now, just a little bit about myself. My name is Dwyer, and I have been a coach for 13 years. I do want to tell you that when I first was presented this option of joining as a coach 13 years ago, actually before that, about 14 years ago, I said no. I thought it was dumb. I thought it was silly because someone told me that I would join and be able to sell all of my fitness class people that would take my classes supplements and that I could get them discounted. And for me, I was like, no, I don't want to be that salesy person. I don't want to pitch to the people that are taking my group fitness classes to buy from me because that had such an ick factor to me. And then she also said I would get discounts on supplements. I was like, I'm good. I got my GNC card. I'm good. And I let that opportunity pass by. Not until 1 year later, someone else told me about it. But here was the biggest difference. They didn't tell me what I was going to do with it. So see, that previous person told me what I was going to do with it. They already painted my picture for me. They painted the vision for me. The second person, a year later, told me you should check it out. And they also were telling a ton of other people, you should check it out, including their family members. Now, the odd part about it, I don't know the vision and the forecast until it actually was all happening. But the odd part about it was the person that was telling me to do it was actually my boss. And that sounds crazy for your boss to tell you to go do some other kind of job. But my boss at the time was working for fitness celebrity and business entrepreneur, Chalene Johnson. She's the creator of PiYo, Turbo, all things Turbo, Chalene Extreme, lots of things. And I was working for her company, certifying instructors. So when she told me to go do it, I trust her. I believe in her. And I know that she's got the foresight of, okay, there's opportunity somewhere. So I was like, really? All right. So I checked it out and it made sense to me because myself as a fitness professional, I was working multiple different fitness jobs and people were coming to me for support and help. And here I am writing them meal plans like, I don't need to recreate the wheel. So that's my background. I am a fitness professional. Do you have to be a fitness professional to consider becoming a preferred customer or a coach? No, you don't. That's just me. And when I started, I went to everyone who was like me, fitness professionals. So I actually joined, here's my join picture down here in the bottom. I was pregnant. I was pregnant with my second child. I already had a 1.5-year-old. I had a full-time job and I had 3 fitness part-time jobs. So I was quite busy. But all I knew was this: when I joined, I didn't look at it as an income opportunity. I didn't look at it as a way to climb any corporate ladder. I looked at it as a way for me to expand myself and be more of an impact in people's lives. I myself struggled with yo-yo dieting. I was a closet yo-yo fitness professional. Nobody knew. I would diet down hard when I would be seen in the public, and then I'd let myself gain about 15 to 20 pounds in between. So I struggled with nutrition. And it wasn't until I committed to being a coach, where I was pregnant, of course, but then after having my child, here's my transition for it, is where I told people what I was going to do. I said, I'm going to do Chalene Extreme, watch me. And it made me do those workouts when I did not want to. That 90-day program took me 120 days to complete because it was really challenging, but I knew I needed to have an after picture. So I want you to think about that for yourself, is if you struggle with being on the wagon, off the wagon, or even the complete opposite, you're always that person that people go to. How can having all of these resources, the support, the products, the community, even a coach that invited you to be here, how can that propel you forward? Now, these are a bunch of accolades for myself. It's no big deal because all of it means nothing to you, but I just want you to know, if it does mean anything to you, it's possible. It is completely possible to create that dream that you may be looking to create. I didn't create this dream because I knew I was going for it. I only kept pushing forward because I loved doing this, and it started to happen. And I am one of the top leaders in the company, and I do make a 7-figure multi-income per year. And Beachbody doesn't guarantee any level of income or success, but I do want to share that with you because it's possible. And it's not just myself. There are plenty of other coaches within the company that are doing that too. If you want it, it's there. And that's if you want it as a coach. You don't have to be as a coach. We're going to talk about that later. So I'm going to share with you some thoughts. What would you do with more accountability for yourself, or just more nutrition support, having more resources and workouts, having more fit friends who are on your side, you know, the circle of 5 people that you hang out with? What would you do with having a stronger community that's cheering you on, as well as getting discounts? What can that do for you in a least bit of thought? What about if you were making an extra 100 to 500, maybe 1,000 a week? What could that do for your lifestyle right now? Right now, we need to think about taking more control over our futures because it's just out of our control. And if we need to figure out a plan to create more side income or a way to progress our family forward and have more security, I want to be in control of that. And if I want to make it so that I can take more vacations because I've got more freedom of time, I don't need to ask for the time off, because that was my life. I used to be a radiographer in a hospital, and it was a union hospital, and I was the bottom of the ladder. So I was mandated to work pretty much every weekend. It was horrible. I had no control over my time. And those are the thoughts that you want to think about. What is important to you? Because money is possible. But for me, I like having control over my time and the freedom to go do what I want to do when I want to do it. Or what about options if you are a fitness professional? How could you expand your services, having more options to support more people other than the people that walk into that box that you teach in? Because that's what the opportunity, this is a health and fitness company. There's something for everyone. And I want you to see there's possibility. Here's just going to give you a quick snapshot of the timeline of Beachbody. Now, they've been around since 1998. That's when the founders, John Congdon and Carl Deichler, formed the company. They were a giant in making these home workout videos like P90 and then Slim and 6. And then when P90X came out, whoa, like that was the game changer, wasn't it? Well, let me tell you a secret. I'm a fitness professional, and I looked at home videos as jokes because back then they kind of were-ish. Like I had that ignorant mentality of you really didn't work out unless you went to the gym. Like that was my thoughts back then. Who knows if it's immaturity or just ignorance or whatever, but that was what I thought according to what was available at that time. But I'll tell you what changed. is when I did decide to become a coach, and I went to my very first summit conference, and they launched a brand new program right here called Insanity. I was blown away. I'm like, holy cow, this is not your easy home workout videos. This is legit. And actually it's quite funny because again, I started here 2008. And when I told my husband I was going to start as a coach, he goes, I want nothing to do with it, because he said, I always do everything in fitness and never get paid for it. So he wanted nothing to do with it because I was just doing another thing in fitness, and said, okay. But I then brought home this little Insanity DVD, and he was about 50 pounds overweight. And he was that gym guy. And he tried to do P90X and it wasn't for him. Then he did Insanity. First month, lost 25 pounds. Eventually lost 50 pounds alongside with Shakeology and that. He did it for 2 years straight, like legit. But as you can see, what happened is right here is where the coaching network started. So legitimate, the network marketing side. Yes, this is network marketing, and it's pretty common these days. And the thing is with it is that the company was already insanely successful before launching the network. They just saw so many people helping so many people. Let's compensate these word of mouth people. And that's why they started the network here in 2007. So again, after that launch, products are coming out and out, more workout programs. And I'm going to tell you another pivotal time was when this guy came into it. Again, being in the fitness industry, it was unlike to have any serious workout videos where you're like a big muscly guy. And when Sagi Kalev came out with Body Beast, a professional, like renowned bodybuilder, he's been on so many magazine covers, you can't even count. Like he's two-time Mr. Israel. I can't even know. I don't even know. His wife was talking about it the other day. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so crazy. But that program changed the course again. So there's pivotal times where you're looking at these programs and the launches of the trajectory of where this company is going. And you can see it's constantly growing and it's constantly innovating. What does that mean for you? What that means for you is that we don't just sit on one product and ride on it. That's it. Because we know one product is not the solution for everyone. We know that not everybody's going to love every workout. Not everyone's going to jive with every nutritional program or shake or whatever there is. That we need to find a way to help more people where they are. And that's why there's so many different products that are continuing to come out. And that's why all of these here, as you can see, have been coming out on the timeline. And when we went digital, that was another game changer, more so because you didn't have to wait for the medical disclaimer on your little disc when you put it in. Now you could just hit accept and start working out. But we continue to grow and expand into Canada, into the United Kingdom, into France, and future countries as we keep expanding. And that's what I hope that you can see, is that the company is continuing to try to find ways to bring people together to change the course of the problem we have of obesity and unhealth, again, of what's going on in today's world. I can't think of anything more important for each individual to focus on their own health and fitness, to try to get a step ahead on any possibility of anything happening to you. Like, take that control for yourself, your health, and be that example to help other people as well. So we did go public, and that is pretty substantial, because if you're that person that was thinking, is this real? Can you really have success with this? Is it one of those scammy things? Well, I don't think you could be public like this and have the longevity that they've had since 1998, and the growth of the network from 2008, and be in this limelight. The growth of the company is skyrocketing, and we want you to be a part of it. Whether you're just going to be a part of it for your own health and fitness and to be just that cheerleader for someone else, or to take advantage of the income opportunities. I'm going to talk about these three options here. So this is pretty much the kind of the three major areas, the cornerstones of what we really focus on with support for health and nutrition and helping other people move their body. One of them is Beachbody On Demand. That is, of course, the digital library. We'll talk about them all individually. Then the next is BODi, so BODi Interactive, and that's going to be the live platform and the nutrition housing platform. And then additionally, Beachbody Groups, and that's where it's the community coming together to be able to support. Kind of think of it like a private Facebook group that has a lot more tools and resources, like where you can track your nutrition, you can track the in-log a workout, you get little stars and checks that you've completed programs. It's just kind of like an extra motivator. So just a quick explanation of the difference. Beachbody On Demand is where the program libraries are housed. So obviously Beachbody creates workout programs that follow a calendar, a weekly, a monthly, whatever the timeline of the workout is. And there's a super trainer, a professional trainer that is qualified, of course, to lead that program. And so you might be very familiar with a bunch of them. Beachbody On Demand is the current place to house them all, including the nutrition programs. But we additionally have extra programs in there like meditation and yoga, and a lot of other things in there as well. So BODi Interactive, you're at the cusp of great things because it's launching as a beta on August 6th, so Friday. So you right now are on the cusp of being a part of all of this. I'm going to show you how you can do this later. But really what it's going to be our interactive platform. This is where the super trainers, like you see here, will be teaching live classes, as well as additional fitness instructors are being brought on. And if you want to find out who they are, just go to the Instagram page, BODi Interactive, and you can see the wide range of classes that are going to be available live in this platform format. So on a live stage where you can actually be one of these participants. So there's going to be a certain slot. You sign in and you may have gotten that slot to be in class live with the trainer. So that is launching tomorrow in beta. I'm going to share with you how we're going to be able to be a part of that, because you don't want to miss it out, because it's actually free for 30 days. Okay, so stay tuned. But this is so cool. And as you can see here, we're bringing in the cycling, because when Beachbody went public, we acquired an in-home cycle company called Mixed Fitness. And alongside with Mixed Fitness, we are developing a program of the cycle program that will be in BODi, but also the live classes. And there's going to be multiple instructors teaching on the cycle as well. So if you've got a cycle, you can currently use that. Or if you want, you can get one of our bikes. And if you're a coach, by the way, you make commission if you sell someone a bike. That's a big thing to think about. But one of the best trainers that we are bringing over as a new super trainer is an ex-Peloton favorite instructor, and that's Jennifer Jacobs. She is now part of the super trainer team. And I have this down here as well, because the Nutrition Plus program, all of your cooking recipe shows and meal plans and guides and all of that is inclusive in BODi. And the last thing is the BODi groups, like I explained. It's a place for you to bring people together. So if you've ever wanted to, like, hey, let's get together and do this little 30-day challenge and let's all drink water every day, whatever it is, you can put them all in this group and everybody just checks in like this. They're just posting like it's a Facebook group, but it's all private, and you track your workouts, you track your shake, you track your drinks, well, all that stuff. And it's just one easy place to have it. And it's all going to be found in one easy spot for you as well on the website. So this is what makes it unique. And honestly, this is one of the biggest reasons why I've never considered any other opportunity. Because again, what's priority to me and what I've always stood by and valued is knowing that one shake is not going to change someone's life. One workout is not going to change someone's life. It's a compilation of all of it together, because you know full well that if you're like me and you've yo-yoed, you know that we have to control the opportunity and try to layer in all different options to be able to change the habits that may have gotten us into a bad spot. And it's about having that support. It's about having the resources, the nutrition and the workouts, the different options. And because of all of that, it works when you work it, right? You got to do it, first of all. So just to go through some of the hottest products that we have, the most popular ones that are sold. In their nutrition line, this 3-day refresh is actually on sale. I just saw it's on sale. And then our 2 nutritional programs, 2B Mindset and then Portion Fix. So 2B Mindset focuses more on quantity eating. So if you're like me and don't like to micro measure things out, this one focuses first on water, vegetables, and then the protein sources. So it kind of like as a quantity thing. And then the portion fix is for those who like to know exactly what you're eating, counting calories, measuring things in containers, and of course has all the meal plan support with it as well. Some of our top exercise programs, Let's Get Up with Shanti, one of his top performing dance programs just released, as well as 645 is an early release right now, so early access. And then a Bar Blend and 9-week Control Freak are some of the top played workouts in On Demand. And over here are some of our top selling products for nutritionals. Now for me, every day when I go work out, because I teach group fitness still, every day when I go work out, I get a scoop of collagen. It's tasteless. And I put it in with my pre-workout energy drink every day. And my nails tell the story. My nails grow so much. I don't know if I'm looking any younger though. It is for skin and nails, but it works for my nails. My daughter makes fun of how long my nails grow, which they didn't before. These are my products that I use all the time, as well as Shakeology. That's our superfood shake. And a lot of times I see a lot of people saying, what's comparable? What can I buy that's cheaper? Well, you can go buy cheaper stuff, but nothing's comparable. And I'm not just being a snobby coach that's standing behind Shakeology. You just gotta do your research. And actually the co-creator of Shakeology, his name is Darren O'Lean. He has a lot of training and tutorial videos educating people about natural, medicinal sometimes, things out in the Amazon that's in Shakeology. Like when we released vanilla Shakeology, it actually was paused because they discovered that the organic natural vanilla actually wasn't if it went through the machine. And so we went to Madagascar and hand made this vanilla so that it's natural. Those are the things that are important to me. But all of these products, protein, the bars, there's so much out there. There's something that you're probably buying somewhere else right now that you could just buy discounted from your own store. And I just want to show this to you because again, I like to know the science of things, because for me, I don't always like feel stuff when I take it. But here's the science of Energize. Independent study, cyclist, took Energize, placebo group, blah, blah group. And it was proven that by drinking Shakeology or drinking Energize, that you perform 5% more. So you're using more muscle, you're burning more calories, you're getting more power out of your workout by 5% more without feeling like it. Like, sign me up for that. I don't want to push. So let it push for me and not make me feel it. So Shakeology, just in a nutshell, again, it is a superfood. It has over 70 superfoods in it. And here's something that's really important. Your digestive health is so important. Prebiotics, probiotics, and all these natural superfoods, even like, so again, since we are talking about COVID times, guess what's in Energize? Quercetin. So quercetin has been known to be something that you definitely want to have, especially if you're trying to boost your immune system during these times. And that's what is in all of our products here. So in Shakeology, digestive enzymes, and we've got vegan formula, whey formula, and also we are certified gluten-free on our cookies and cream right now. And the rest of the products will be getting certified as well. So there's different options for you. Again, it's about consistency and finding something that's going to support what you need in your lifestyle. If you're on the go, one of my coaches, not this one yet, but I'll be talking about her. One of my coaches, his name is Joel, and he is a truck driver. And he told me he wants to help support other truck drivers, and they're limited on space on where they can work out as well as their nutrition. And we had this discussion about how important Shakeology is going to be as a cornerstone for them, because it's of course going to curb cravings. But when they're sedentary, sitting, that's so critical to put in those prebiotics, digestive enzymes, probiotics in your body so that you're regular and you're pushing out bad toxins, especially in your environment as you're traveling. I do want to share this quick story. This is actually one of my closest friends. We've been fitness instructors working for Chalene Johnson since 2004. And in 2008, she just trusted me when I told her, Angie, you should do this. And she's like, okay, because she knew we did things always together. And that was the greatest thing. We're like, okay, let's just do this together. So she signed up. She's a fitness instructor. She's a master trainer previously for Beachbody. But the part of the story what's important to me is she remarried and she was trying to have a baby and she couldn't. If it wasn't for her decision to start to build her nest egg as a coach, she wouldn't have had the option to do 4 rounds of IVF and have her daughter Maya. It was a blessing that we don't know, that we don't see what the future is. But as long as we move forward towards something that we feel good about, how can bad things happen out of it? That's just the way I look at it. And it's up to you to decide what, again, you want to do with it. And I wanted to show different coaches here, so many different kinds of people that are working at home, working out at home, working out at the gym, different professions. Like right here, he used to be a race car driver. It's so many different kinds of people. There is no age limit. There is no requirement. It's, do you want to live healthy? And do you want the support for it? And possibly, do you want to help other people do it? Period. That's really it. So here's just a quick nutshell to break it down for you, because now I'm going to put the slide here because everything I talk on forward from here may relate to coaching and income. Okay. So if you're like, I don't care about that, then you don't need to pay attention. But let me just go through some options here. So if you're on here and you're considering, well, maybe I do want to be a coach. Here's what coaches get and do. You always get 25% discount on all products. You do have the option now to make income. So there is a team building option, and you can build a team and create product volume and get paid on that product volume. You have the option to take part in the customer lead program. So when Beachbody acquires new customers from those infomercials they're running all the time, those customers get assigned to coaches to manage. And when those customers buy more things, you get the commissions off of it. It's funny, I taught PIO this morning in the gym, and one of the ladies that took my class for the first time, she goes, yeah, I saw the PIO infomercial on the TV the night before, and I looked on the schedule and I saw it here live. I was like, see, that PIO infomercial is doing the promotion. She got into my class. Who knows where it can go from there? You can make 25% commission on consumable products and workout clothes, and again, the equipment and gear. And then also there are some bundle commissions that you can make, which I'm going to show you in future. You have the option to earn trips and other prizes and perks, access to new programs and supplements, early access. So for instance, when the new program with Mila Caesar launched called 645, we get access to it about 2 weeks earlier than it can be available to any customer. So that's kind of cool to be able to kind of be one of the first to be a part of something. Of course, you get coach training, mentorship, and support. You get to go to events, and the monthly membership fee is $15.95 US. So now if we talk about preferred customers, so this is a new thing that's launching tomorrow, August 6th. So this will be your option. So if you're deciding I'm going to be a coach, I already know it, then just sign up right away. Otherwise, the other option will be launched tomorrow called Preferred Customer. This allows you to get 25% discount on all products. So think of it like you're buying a Costco membership. Like I pay for a Costco membership so I can get things cheaper from there and a lot in bulk, right? And you also will get early access to those programs and supplements. Of course, you get support and community. You can go to events, but your option to reclassify to become a coach is always there. So when you are a preferred customer, you're not locked into this. You have the option to reclassify yourself as a coach if you want to make income. So it's always there. And the other great part about it is that when you sign up as a preferred customer, whether you know if you're going to be a coach or not down the line, you reserve the spot in the lineage. So I know it might not make a lot of sense, but think of it this way. This is network marketing. So when someone signs up, here they are. When the next person signs up, here they are. When the next person signs up, here they are. It just is like this. So if you decide to be a preferred customer, you're here. And if you 2 years down the line decide you want to be a coach, you're still in this spot. And all the people that joined after you are building volume in your legs. So the opportunity for income is higher when you start building a team. So options are there. I got to say it again. Beachbody does not guarantee any level of income or success. It's up to your work and effort and skill. And then the last option, of course, is you could just be a customer. You can just buy the products from your coach, get in their groups and support. You don't need any of those options. But for me, I think these things right here, having discounts, if you're buying stuff anyway, if you're buying vitamins, if you're buying protein, if you're buying meal replacement bars, if you're buying a pre-workout drink, if you're buying collagen, if you're buying any of that stuff, it's smart to get it cheaper from yourself. So here are some things to consider with our options. Now let's keep moving forward. Quick story about one of my coaches, Alicia. She wasn't my coach. She was in my challenge group. And here's one of her before and afters. Here's again, another continued journey, but she had her daughter. but she was a challenger in my fitness support group for years. And I kept telling her, you got to be a coach. You're like so motivating. People must be asking you all the time what you're doing. And she's like, yeah. Seriously, it was like 3 or 4 years later, and she finally decided to be a coach. But she wanted to be a coach in a way that she wanted to do it. She said, I truly just want to share what I've done to change my life and help people. And all she really wants to do is just put them in a support group, like a BODi group, and motivate people, share recipes, get them going. And that's all she really wants to do. She wants to, of course, be able to be that resource to sell them product, but she doesn't want to really build a big team of this. That's, again, a choice. So we've got variant levels. You could be that preferred customer and just enjoy the discounts in the community. Or if you want to be a coach and be a resource for people to maybe buy Shakeology from you and you make a commission here and there, you could do that. Or if you want to be a coach, have the option to sell things and also build a team, that's the option too. So this is where, you know what, this might be a discussion with the person that invited you here to really give you an idea of what is the best decision for you. So if you're a preferred customer, typically your day-to-day is going to increase by having more accountability in your health and fitness, more resources, more options to do more amazing fun workouts, especially when you have access to BODi with those live programs. Like, I can't wait to see the trainers live, which, by the way, tomorrow, again, is the first live classes. There's 3 of them that are going to be live. And one is with Autumn, another one's with Elise with the Bar Blend. And a third one is one of the new fitness instructors going to be teaching, I think, a boot camp. I can't remember exactly, but I can share that graphic with you once I'm done here. So this is typically what you'll do as a preferred customer. You just use the products, work on your own health and fitness, and just constantly keep improving your life. That's the way I look at it. Here's an example of, if you're a coach, what you might do. And you might use social media as a way to motivate people to share what you're doing, but also to put that invitation out there to others to say, hey, you should check this out too. And that's typically what you'll do. We'll focus more on some business activity, which is inviting people, but also these things called power hours. You don't have to do it alone. So you can do this and not know a clue of anything. You don't need to know social media. You don't need to know or have a huge following. You don't need to know business marketing or any of that stuff, because simply enough, just start using the products, start getting results yourself, start just thinking positively, start being more supportive and outward out there. Invite other people to, hey, do it with me. Just like I told Angie, do this with me. I know nothing about this. I knew nothing about it. But she's like, okay, I love doing stuff together. Let's do it. And that's what coaches will do to consistently grow. Now, the scale of how much you do that is dependent on you. We've got plenty of coaches who don't have much time to really focus on coaching. They just support a small group of their friends, a couple of people they met on social media. They make a buck here and there. They make more than a buck, but they may make a buck here and there, and they do it in a smaller scale. Or you've got coaches like my coach here on the screen, Janelle, or myself, where it's our full-time job. We've transitioned it to being our full-time job, supporting our team, supporting our personal coaches, but also supporting our customers and anyone else out there online who wants some help. That's predominantly an option as well. So the power hours, just to give you a quick snapshot, it's basically where you're like, okay, I don't know what to do. Let me just get a piece of paper and I'm going to log into this power hour. And you wait for the leader on the screen to tell you what to do for the next 5 minutes. So they'll have a little assignment. They'll say, okay, for the next 5 minutes, I want you to do blah, blah, blah. And they'll give you examples of things to say. It's basically like hand-holding, step-by-step coach building. And that's the greatest part, is you're not alone to do this yourself. We have a team, and that's what we pride ourselves on, is focusing on being that support, much like this presentation. This presentation is available for any coach to use. So you yourself, if you join as a coach and you want to tell someone else that they should check it out, you use this presentation, because we want people to be able to share more, because the more we can share, the more lives we're going to change. So here's my suggestion. This is the best value, is your getting started pack. Is right now, because 645 is in a VIP early release. If you're planning to get access to Beachbody On Demand, Shakeology, or the performance supplements anyway, then the best idea is to get 645 completion pack if you already have Beachbody On Demand, or 645 Challenge Pack. And that's because it includes all of this stuff. It gives bands, either the shake or the protein powder and energize. You get access to Nutrition Plus for 30 days for free. And today is the deadline. So today is the final deadline to get access to Nutrition Plus for 30 days free. You can still sign up for it tomorrow and still get access into BODi, because Nutrition Plus is being replaced with the name BODi. But if you sign up tonight, you will get access to BODi for 30 days free. Nutrition Plus BODi together. If you sign up tomorrow, you'll still have 30 days money back guarantee. So whatever, it don't matter. You still are safe, right? That's the way I look at it. So here's that. You get all of this included, but again, you get free access for 30 days to the Nutrition Plus BODi, which is going to be the live workout starting tomorrow, and all of the nutrition. So this one is the best one to consider. But if you're like, no, I don't want any products at all, I just want to sign up straight, become a preferred customer, I don't need any products, I've got them all, then all you can do is just sign up as a coach or a preferred customer for $39.95, and you've got your spot. And if you're signing up as a preferred customer, you don't need to include your social security number, EIN number, or whatever other number that's federal or legal or whatever it is for income. You don't need to do that if you're a preferred customer. But you can just sign up for that flat rate, have your spot, start taking advantage of the community. You, again, if you buy anything in the future, are going to get it for 25% discount. But for the second month on, for all coaches and preferred customers, $15.95 business service fee. So that's basically just the whole management of options for you with no product. So that's why, if you want to consider, this one is the best one that you get the most. And again, everything is 30 days money back guarantee, including preferred customer and coaching. So if you sign up here and you're like, no, this is not for me, you've got 30 days money back guarantee as well. So just to jump in some money talk while we're here. So if you're like, I don't even want to hear it, just take a chill for a second and we're going to come back in. But if you're like, no, I'm really interested, how do you make money? Well, if you want to be a coach and you want to make some money, then obviously when you join as a coach, your first way of making money is you make 25% commission on anything you sell. That's it, period. And you don't have to have any ranks or do anything special to be able to earn that. You sign up and you walk to your mailbox and your neighbor wants to buy something from you. Okay. You make that 25% commission. If you start building a team, which is at least 2 people signed up with you as either a preferred customer or a coach. So you don't need to build a team of other coaches. You can actually build a team of preferred customers. So think about that. Think about that. If you want to be a coach and you want to start to create more income by the volume that the company is going to be producing after you sign up, then if you see dollar signs in your eyes, you can sign up as a coach. And you can sign up your mom as a preferred customer and your sister or your best friend as a preferred customer. And you now moved up to the first rank called Emerald. And now you have the opportunity to get those customer leads, opportunity, not guaranteed. You have to, of course, build and help 3 people per month. You get 25% commission on anything you sell, but you now get paid on the volume that's going to be building in the legs of your business. That's what it's called. So it's the first step of making a return, okay, of income. And sometimes that's what people like to do. They're like, well, my Shakeology costs $97 or whatever it is per month. I just want to cover the cost of my Shakeology. So if I have 3 people that I've met drinking Shakeology, I make $32 commission off of it. So this is, again, a compounding effect. If you think of helping 3 people per month, and say, for instance, you sell a challenge pack to your neighbor. They want to start working out. They want that nutrition. They want access to all of that. If you sell them a challenge pack that has BODi, Shakeology, or whatever in it, you make $50 commission off of that. So the reason why I put this together like this is because I want you to see how, if we just think about, if I just support 3 people per month moving forward in their goals, this compounds. And this is how you can start making your money back and then some, by just focusing on bringing more people together to solutions that will help them towards their goals. So other perks, of course, of coaching and being a preferred customer, friendship and community. you start to really put fitness and health as a priority in your life. You do have the options, of course, options for taking vacations. I mean, I am so forever grateful that I told every family member that I have, every family member of mine is a coach. Every close friend that I had at the time when I was joining, I told them all. And on the way, I keep telling them, high school friends, new people I meet online. But my closest friends, thank God I did this, because we all have the freedom to be flexible, to travel, to have more control of our time. And we do it together. And that's all I wanted to do, is I wanted my family and me to be able to have more of that joy in life together, rather than working ourselves to the bone all the time. I wanted that option for that. You of course get discounts, commissions, you transform yourself and those around you, personal growth. I mean, more than we ever need it is more positive mindset, more possibility, more can-do attitude, more positive. That's what we need, more helping out there, dreaming big, and options of flexibility of your choices. So think about what you're continuing to do. Is it going to make a difference next week? Because you know that the weeks are flying by. You know, another month just flew by. What has changed? There's possibility and options to change. And that we just delivered a bunch of them right here. And I hope that you take the opportunity to do that. So I want to be available. If you've got any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. So let me know. I might need to put my glasses on to see what y'all said, but please feel free to put anything in the chat that you might have any questions about. I want to make sure that I was clear, because I did revise the presentation to showcase all of our new options that we have. Do you want to live out? Do you want to support for it? And do you want to help other people do it? Oh, thanks. We should take a screenshot of that so I don't forget it. Right, Tamara? Take a screenshot of this, what I said. That's what I need to do. I put it in my clipboard. How do we sign up for the classes tomorrow? Sarah, good question. So what you need to do is you need to have, let me get me on here. Here we go. Okay, so you need to have access to Nutrition Plus. So Nutrition Plus is an option right now, but it's coming down tonight. So go to your coach that invited you to be here, because by the way, listen, if you randomly bypass the person that told you to sign up here, you're going to get assigned some other random person. Okay. So don't sign up by Googling or just signing up randomly. Go to the person that told you about this, or find someone, because I'm sure if you throw a stone, you can find someone that you align with and they can be your support and your coach. But make sure you sign up with them. So ask them for the link, because then you want to make sure that you're going to be assigned to them. If by chance you do sign up and you get some random person that you don't know and you're like, no, I really wanted Josie to be my coach, you can switch that. You've got 10 days to switch it. Okay. So make sure that you get that switched out. So Monica, you call Energize Mom crack. That's money. Exactly. It's a multivitamin too. Shakeology is like a multivitamin. You don't necessarily have to take your vitamins unless your doctor wants you to take more. Can we drink Shakeology even when you're not working out? Oh yeah. So Bianca, I gotta put glasses on. So my addiction with my Energize, and you guys are probably going to try this and you're going to be addicted too. This is what I use. So I use berry as my favorite, and I have fruit punch as my secondary favorite. I use Perrier sparkling water in my Energize. You're welcome. Yes, you are welcome. Because, well, let me give you a little warning. When you shake it for the first time, be by the sink. Because if you're a novice at shaking explosive water, it goes out. So I'm a pro at it now that I actually don't have it explode everywhere, but just be careful. But it's so good. And I think of this is, if you need a pick me up in the middle of the day, or say you're a night shift worker or whatever like that, if you have Energize, I love using it with sparkling water because of that ting on your tongue, and it will wake you up and, you know, make you more productive. But we do have also other products called BODi Focus BODi, that's what it's called. And that is a appetite suppressant and energy drink that you can have too, that will help you with fiber, appetite suppressant, curbing cravings, and energy. So we've got all of those options as well. I I really should just put my glasses on, sorry. You do, oh, you mix lemon bevy with your energize. Okay. So I personally can't also do, we're going to be bougie up here with a sparkling water. You totally are, Tamara. I'm sure you're going to love it. I don't like the lemon though with my sparkling water. Focus bevy with lemon is bomb, like a pomegranate lemonade pick me up. Well, that's good to know. I've only had bevy, so I haven't had focus bevy. So the difference between bevy and focus bevy is the one that doesn't have the energy kick in it. That one's just the appetite suppressant, curb cravings, fiber drink. But the bevy energize one, the focus bevy, is the one that has a little kick and pick me up in it. Oh, I was personally sending messages to someone. Was I doing that? Oh, Betsy, I'm so glad you could do a power hour with me. Join me on my power hour. So personally for me, I always run power hours every other Thursday. So as a team, our teammates, we have a ton of top leaders, all different ranks and levels of success have come together. And what we do is we run these power hours 3 times a day. And so a leader picks a topic. So like one of them might be networking, and that leader every other Monday is their turn. And then they've got the vice versa, the other person. So for instance, mine's Thursdays at 1 Eastern Standard Time. My other person is running it this Thursday, and then I do it the week after. But we got a schedule for y'all. All you do is just jump right on it. And again, if you're looking to grow in coaching and to create income, we've got that all there for you. Where do you find the link to let people join if we are a coach? So the best thing for you, if you're a coach and you have someone, say for instance, that watched a presentation and they want to join, my best advice is to send them what's called a share a cart. So you're going to go to your coach online office. You're going to click at the top where it says grow my business, and you're going to see the option there that says share a cart. What you'll do is take the person's email that is ready to get started as a coach, preferred customer, whatever it is, and you input the front end for them. So you put their first name in, you put their country in, you put their email in. And then you also pick out of the cart, like a shopping cart, what you guys talked about to get. So if you're going to get the 645 chocolate Shakeology package, you put it in a cart for them, send it off to them. It's all they got to do is click through and finish the process. So it makes it a lot easier, and it guarantees also being connected to you. That's my advice. Other than that, I would suggest go to your coach to tell you how to find your independent link, because it will take me a little bit to tell you how to do that. How do we sign up for tomorrow's body classes? So if you already have Nutrition Plus, you already have access to be able to sign up for it. I can't tell you exactly how to get into the class because the website hasn't changed yet. So my advice is to go to Beachbody On Demand tomorrow, look at the schedule. Let me see if I can find that schedule. I got it right here. Let me show you. This is the schedule for tomorrow's classes. And again, this is beta. This is all beta. There it is. So tomorrow we've got Body Burn with Autumn at 1 Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Then Body with Elise at 5 Eastern. And then this is the new fitness instructor. I believe I went to his Instagram page today, Body Camp. So it seems like a boot camp class, and that's the time on that. All right, what else? It's launching at midnight. Good. Just sign up for the classes. Oh, per Kim. Thanks so much, Kelly, for sharing that. So stay up till midnight. Stay up to midnight and claim your classes. But no, here's the thing, guys. Everyone can take the class. So everyone can take the class. It's just the first 100, I don't know how many people, the first 100 people that sign up, is it 100? Thanks, Lori. Get a spot on the screen in that little, zoomy screen. So everybody can get in. It's just if you want to be like, hey, I'm on the screen, you got to get on the button. All right. So that's just for the live podcast. Oh, it's 75 during the beta. Thanks. I'm glad you pay attention. See, I can't pay attention to everything because there's only so much this thing can hold. So I pay attention to what's most important for me. All right, I think we're good. So please, I invite you to go talk to the person that shared this link with you, told you about it, they saw something in you and know that you would be great to be a part of this community. Again, it's about being a part of your health and fitness, focusing on that as priority, because that is what we need to control, and then being that example and resources for other people too. Thank you so much again. I really appreciate you sharing your time with me, and we'll see you next time.